Hi, it's me from the future. Today was just one of those jobs. I'm working with a pretty limited setup here. I'm just using an iPhone 10 and a tripod. And as such, my battery life is about 2 hours of recording time, and I've got about a 6 to 8 hour window to do a job. So trying to split my recording time up is difficult as is. And as today was one of those jobs, I died. I died a little inside. My phone died, and so I went to go plug it into my car, and then my car died. So I spent about an extra hour and a half at this gentleman's house. He was ready to get rid of me. I was ready to go home. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is I am sorry about the lack of video in this video, because my battery died, and the gimbal that I bought yesterday dropped. It didn't drop, I dropped it, and I was pretty bummed about that. Speaking of the gimbal, I really only got about an hour and a half to play with it yesterday, so that is why it looks like I've never used a camera in my life during the course of this video. I'm still trying to figure out what looks good on camera. This is all new to me. I've never recorded before this channel, so there's definitely a learning curve, both on the photography side and the editing side. And it's just gonna take some time for me to get used to where to put the camera, kind of how to manipulate it while I'm in the vehicle. I did learn tonight while I was editing that my back makes a really bad window, so sorry about that. And in the interest of correcting mistakes that I made in my video today, that Land Cruiser was a 93 or 94, not a 98 or 99. So I got that horribly wrong. So that's why this video might seem like it's a little bit rushed, because it was, and it was just kind of crammed together. But I wanted to get this out tonight because it's Saturday, and I'm trying to stay consistent because apparently that means something. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. What is going on, YouTube? We are back with a Toyota Land Cruiser today. And I wanted to get it pulled out here, but I guess in the mornings it kind of has a tough time starting, so we're gonna get started, and then hopefully when it starts warming up a little bit, we can get it out of there and get a better walk around. But for now, we'll take a quick little walk. This is a, I believe a 98 or 99 Land Cruiser. Doing it for a guy that I've worked for before. He, I believe, was the original owner of this car. And it's really, really cool when it gets all cleaned up. I've done his 911 before, and that's going on the list to get done again soon. But we are excited to work on this today. We definitely got our work cut out for us. Excuse my camera, I'm trying to get used to using this gimbal here. But as you can see, there's some pretty serious contamination that we got to take care of. It's more noticeable on the hood, and work is definitely cut out for us in here. It's a work truck, so I'm gonna at least get started on it in here. And like I said, hopefully by in a couple hours or so we can get it pulled out and get it into the sun and get some better pictures of it. I'll see you guys in a little bit. So last week I made a video and I made a point about not vacuuming till the end. And I still stand by that, especially on the carpets. That's gonna be one of the last things I do in here. But in situations like this, where you know you got a bunch of ash or just a bunch of built up gunk, I am gonna go ahead and bring the vacuum in here and clear some of that out, just so I don't gum up my towels or anything like that. So just a caveat to what I said last week. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get started vacuuming while the steamer heats up, and we'll move on from there. Okay, so we gave it a quick little vacuum out, and that gives us a better starting basis to go ahead with the steamer and the interior cleaner and the cloths. And it's especially important with like ash, because ash, when if you're using a steamer, when you get it wet, it just becomes a nasty mess to work with. So quick vacuum before, good for your towels and good for your sanity. All right, steamer's warming up, and we're gonna go ahead and tackle this head first. Okay, we're done with the interior. Everything's looking pretty good. Got most of the ash out. Carpets are looking better. Okay, and I'm gonna move on to the exterior now. But before I do, I wanted to make a point about these door jambs. These are aftermarket speakers, and I don't know who installed them. I don't know if he installed them or if he had them installed, but this is not the OEM weather seal for the door speaker wires. So usually what I do is spray it down with a degreaser and use the pressure washer. And a lot of people come out when I'm doing that and say, whoa, 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 what are you doing with the pressure washer, you know, with the doors open? And not a big deal, but with these, I'm going to just be very careful not to hit those at all. So I'll do, you know, the rest of it because it really needs to be done. And I'll just be careful of this area. So just a daily tip, using a pressure washer on the door jambs is a fantastic tool. But you know, be careful, like when you're spraying right here, I've got this big sub right here that I need to be careful of. So just be cautious when you're using it. And we're gonna get started. All right, another one done. And we got some pretty good results off this paint in the front here. It was pretty nasty earlier. I don't know what was on it, just some kind of dirt. I don't know if it had something to do with the trees it was parked under, but it's definitely looking a lot better. Inside is good. I used a new sealant on the outside. I used Chemical Guys. I think it's called Jet Shine or Jet Sealant or something like that. And it looks good, but it was real tough getting it on, or it was fine getting it on, but it was tough getting it off. So I'm hoping that it was just the weather that made it so tough, but I guess we shall see. It's 51 right now, so shouldn't be that bad. But definitely better, and there's still a lot we can do, and I'm sure we'll come back and tackle those problems separately, but for now we're happy with it, client's happy with it, and he just told me that we're gonna come back and do the Yukon, and then at some point we've got the 911 to do. So a lot of work ahead of us, but Happy with today's. I'll see you guys.